it's gonna come when all that you tie up is easily undone. I can't help but hope that a new moon rises on you. Oh, 6 months of ending, and finally we've come back, depending upon which of the things that I take back and which of them I have to leave for you. Lean back, Jack Kerouac, 'cause we've been on the road and found out some things that I could have never known if I stayed and played around with them all. Though I can't say I don't wish I could have done.
Driving down an empty road, and I don't know where I'm going. Walking along an empty shore, and I'm looking for the ocean, and I don't know how to find my way back home. I knew a witch, she cast a spell and made me drink the potion. She led me through an open door. I left behind devotion, and I don't know how to find my way back home.
My world's in flames, sitting in the grave, in the ashes of things that I built. Cold, but I know I'm not alone. My mind is screaming all kinds of things. My world's in flames, sitting in the grave, in the ashes of things that I built. Could you keep me safe? My heart's in pain. Or would you save me from this misery? Save me from what I wanted to keep me safe. My heart in pain. Or would you save me from this misery? Save me for what I'm gonna be. It's hard to breathe, but eventually I need to get back up on my feet. Next thing I know, I'm not alone. This is just how life's gonna be. Could you keep me sane? My heart in pain. So would you save me from this misery? Save me from what I want to be. Keep me sane. My heart in pain. So would you save me from this misery? Save me for what I'm gonna be. Yeah. lo que nos da la gana. No somos para enamorar, no, pero podemos ser lo que nos da la gana. Que solo tenemos una noche, para que hacemos de lo que es travesuras. Fumamos María hasta las 12 para olvidar que tenemos problemas. Hush, hush, you humbug, or I'll crush you on the wall like Jackie Chan with nunchucks. How long is too long to leave the window open in hopes that you get sucked out? Shit talks and money walks, and we're out of our mind. Loaded gun in the glove box, but would you really use it if you got the chance? Well, I don't know, it all depends on the circumstance. Lean back, Jack Kerouac, 'cause we've been on the road and found out some things that I could have never known if I stayed and played around with them all. Though I can't say I don't wish I could have done both. Good luck, you son of a day that's gonna come when all that you tie up is easily undone. I can't help but hope that a new moon rises on you. Oh, 6 months offending, and finally we've come back depending upon which of the things that I take back and which of them I have to leave for you. Lean back, Jack Kerouac, 'cause we've been on the road and found out some things that I could have never known if I stayed and played around with them all. Though I can't say I don't wish I could have done both. I wish I could have stuck around to see the wind blow in your hair. You know I wanna mess it around now and see the world and dance in your aviators. So stick around to see the wind blow in my hair. You know you wanna give it a try now and let the world light up in my Ray-Bans. So what's next, you sunset kid? Are you gonna give it up for some mousetrap kiss? Or will you hang on to the bug-eyed bliss? Count the towns and see where we end up. Lean back, Jack Kerouac, 'cause we've been on the road and found out some things that I could have never known if I stayed and played around with them all. Though I can't say I don't wish I could have done both. Nah, 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 nah.
Trying to make it out the mud, that is my intention. To get my mama out the mud, that would be a blessing. All the smoke inside my lungs, numbing my confession. All the work I'm putting in, now I see progression. I don't give a fuck who hating now. Focus on the grind, I have to hold it down. Boy turns to a man, now he's a soldier now. I remember days they hated, now they love me now. Back in high school, I used to have a lot of friendships. I was naive, half of those weren't even friendships. Took a step back and I started being distant. I took a step back and they thought I was switching. I remember them days I was slaving out a pickle barrel, cooking pasta with a shovel, serving food up by the barrel, day in, day out. My mom was on the money grind, clothes her pressure turns to diamonds. I know one day I will shine. All this weight up on my shoulders, I got used to it. Stuck inside my head, I continued making plays. Even though at times I doubt, I continued having faith. I know I'm in the dark, one day I'ma find my way. Trying to make it out the mud, that is my intention. To get my mama out the mud, that will be a blessing. All the smoke inside my lungs, numbing my confession. All the work I'm putting in, now I see progression. I don't give a fuck who hating now. Focus on the grind, I have to hold it down. Boy turns to a man, now he's a soldier now. I remember days they hated, now they love me now.
Sharpened up my knife, cut dreadful design, scooped out all the guts, my jack-o'-lantern's fine. Proud around the street, towards a haunted hall, she white ghosts and specters, a hyper and tombstones. Haunted house, scary mouse, creepy things I've seen. Black cat, pointed hat, it's just a freaky Halloween. Frankenstein was stomping, gave me such a fright. Dracula had the dashing game. Invisible man is out of sight. Bony Mr. Bones, mummy's wrapped up tight. Lonely ghost is ghosting by the werewolves in moonlight. Haunted house, scary mouse, creepy things I've seen. Black cat, pointed hat, it's just a freaky Halloween. Oh yeah! I went into the kitchen, sipped Loch Ness latte, dined on pirate pizza and cracking creme brulee. I went on to the dance floor, did the zombie creep, did the scarecrow samba, and did the lizard leap. Haunted house, scary mouse, creepy things I've seen. Black cat, pointed hat, it's just a freaky Halloween. Just a freaky Halloween. It's just a freaky Halloween. It's just a freaky Halloween. It's just a freaky Halloween.
Safety comes first, put your seatbelt on. Garnering attention from miles upon. I am not you or who you want, but I deserve it. I deserve your love. Letters right down like you don't know better. Letters, love. My words are just fillers, so you stay close. If you handed me poison, I'd do the most. It tastes like honey, doesn't run out of time. Our time is divine, so take a moment, a second. Take me in, it's a blessing. I never learned my lesson. Close my eyes and see what I wanna see. You like effort, so I handcraft our destiny. I wanna mean what you mean to me. I deserve your love. Letters write them like you don't know better. I'm not asking you for much. Give me reasons to give up. Take me out of my misery. I'm crawling out my skin from shame. Tell me we were meant to be. Oh, you letters write them like you don't know better. On again, Belaruga, Kuma Davilo, Bibo Sheparo. On again, Belaruga,
your talk is cheap, and you say you love the shit. I know I fell for it. Your love made me feel unique, like I was something special. Maybe someone special, but I was just another number to be added to you. Love these top girls, who would have thought that I'd fall for that? I was too desperate that I didn't see the signs. No, I brushed off the signs. I moved to my heart and locked my head out. But no more. What's done is done. I get my stuff and be gone. I guess it's for the best. Lessons have been learned, and you should go and get what be coming up your way. But still I blame myself for loving you. I blame myself for being such a fool. Hoping it was you. I did it for money. I blame myself for loving you. I blame myself for being such a fool. Hoping it was you. If anybody ever told me that we ever end up this way, I'll be so pissed you'll probably see. Whoa. 'Cause I gave you my word, you know. I gave up my worth, I sold my pride for the peace that I thought I'd find in you. Oh, but you made me overdose. You got me sitting all alone. You talk to me, big king. I know. I overdose. You got me sitting all alone. You talk to me, big king. I know. Thinking it was you. Thinking it was you. Our love wasn't true. Our love wasn't true. I was your moon. I was your moon. Broke my heart in two. Broke my heart in two. This loss is on you. This loss is on you. You got me confused. You got me confused. Oh, you called me young. You called me young. But that was your tool. But that was your tool. Thinking it was you. You got me calm. You got me confused. I was your moon. I was your moon. Broke my heart in two. This loss is on you. This loss is on you. You got me confused. Oh, you called me young. You called me young. That was your tool. Your tool.
Don't let me fade away. I think I'm losing space. I know you feel right for me. I wanted to talk, but baby, please, you're freaking me out. That you wanted me, I guess I was lost. My memory is making me down. I wanted more, but now you're at the door. You walk until my memories are haze. Don't let me fade away. I think I'm losing space. Don't wait till you say what you need to. You only care one life. Now I wanna spend mine next to you. I don't wanna be afraid. I guess you had to tell me more. I don't wanna walk away, but you're already at the door. I don't wanna wake up from this dream. That's what you said to me. Oh, so don't let me fade away. I think I'm losing space. the truth be telling. All the limits that you be testing. Said some shit that I shouldn't have mentioned. Before I saw I'm feeling, I can see that I dance. I couldn't name all the designer you were just in. Broken halo on my angel, we were best friends. Whatever happened to us, ass soft, but the attitude tough. Now she wanted something deeper and it's harder for me. Laying by my side, feeling flawless cause me. I know that I love you, I don't say it enough. Can't do no more games cause we don't play it enough. Praying that it never end, but I never pray much. I never did much. You've been feeling lonely for too long, you know. You just want me to love you better. Feeling like the world in my palm, but I still try to learn and love you better. Feel the vibe and the truth be telling. All the limits that you be testing. So some shit that I shouldn't have mentioned. Yeah, baby, I don't understand you. Maybe you don't understand me. Feel like we're planning a family. Keep my business in the hush, I can girl, you had me like that. Get to live and do no more, can't stand me like that. Reckless out of mind, got that diva attitude. Feel like I done bathed in the shit we had to. Been broke, been rich, it's all I gotta lose. Cut from different paths, I can make the product move. She know how to measure product back with Jimmy Choo's. I know that I love you, I don't say it enough. Can't do no more games cause we don't play it enough. Praying that it never end, but I never pray much. I never did much. You've been feeling lonely for so long, you know. You just want me to love you better. Feeling like the world in my palm, but I still try to learn and love you better. Feel the vibe and the truth be telling. All the limits that you be testing. Said some shit that I shouldn't have mentioned. Before I saw I'm feeling, I can see that I dance. I couldn't name all the designer you were just in. Broken halo on my angel, we were best friends. Whatever happened to us, ass soft, but the attitude tough. Now she wanted something deeper and it's harder for me. Laying by my side, feeling flawless cause me. I know that I love you, I don't say it enough. Can't do no more games cause we don't play it enough. Praying that it never end, but I never pray much. I never did much. You've been feeling lonely for too long, you know. You just want me to love you better. Feeling like the world in my palm, but I still try to learn and love you better. Feel the vibe and the truth be telling. All the limits that you be testing. So some shit that I shouldn't have mentioned. Yeah, baby, I don't understand you. Maybe you don't understand me. Feel like we're planning a family. Keep my business in the hush, I can girl, you had me like that. Get to live and do no more, can't stand me like that. Reckless out of mind, got that diva attitude. Feel like I done bathed in the shit we had to. Been broke, been rich, it's all I gotta lose. Cut from different paths, I can make the product move. She know how to measure product back with Jimmy Choo's. I know that I love you, I don't say it enough. Can't do no more games cause we don't play it enough. Praying that it never end, but I never pray much. I never did much.
Seeking the light of history, turning the page. Like scryers hypnotized by the orb of our rage. The mages of software bridge upper and low in the digital ethers faster than we know. Frequencies ascending to the heavens above, descending back with the light thereof. Portaling throughout the mind of man, with the emerald tablet in the palm of our hand. We're living the alchemical dream. See our world through the crystal stream. We're living ashes. Physical presence turning into ashes. Dissolving in the flooding of post tweets and reels. In algorithms divided by the signings of deals. Combined when aligned with the masses anew. Fermenting with content designed just for you. Distilled by the alchemist beyond the veil. Till they crystallize the identity by which you assail. We're living the alchemical dream. See your world through the crystal stream. We're living the alchemical dream. Shining like gold from the land we feed. The alchemical dream. The alchemical dream. Are you woke or awake or simply just dazed? Are you running in circles? Are you lost in a maze? Are you pointing your sight where you mean to see? Are you making a nightmare of the thoughts you believe? Are you learning and growing into who you'll become? Are you yearning for knowing or just playing dumb? Are you fighting your demons? Are you seeking your bliss? While you scrolling your memes? Are you lucid to this? Oh, we're living the alchemical dream. See your world through the crystal screen. We're living the alchemical dream. Shining like gold from the lead we feed. The alchemical dream.
inside when our hearts collide, because I go insane when you are around. It's you that I want for me. Every day that I wake up, you're the one that I think of. I wanna know how you're feeling too, before I fall in deep for you. 'Cause I don't know if this feels right, how my love grows every night. All I know is that I want you. Let me tell you again for you. I can't explain this feeling inside when our hearts collide, because I go insane when you are around. It's you that I want for me. Now we're standing here. You told me that you want me. I smile from ear to ear, and you said that you love me. I can't explain this feeling inside when our hearts collide, because I go insane when you are around. It's you that I want for me.
Yeah, come on, yeah. Got a brand new taste, got a brand new style. Coming back to rap, cause it's been a while. Got a brand new vibe, got brand new beats. Even new shoes that I got on my feet. Got a brand new voice, got brand new bars. You can bang your head cause you know it goes hard. Got a brand new flow, but I didn't change my name. That's one thing that will always be the same. It's your boy Traumatic, but you can call me Traumatic. Coming in with new tactics, I can tell you're pretty nervous. Watch the sweat on your forehead freezing to a new state. I see the worry in your eyes, could I get you a plate of humble pie? So what the fuck, gonna dollop the whipped cream, just so you don't get too high in self-esteem. Now bite your tongue, hold your
Can only consume for me. 'Cause if I wash down the memory, I might find myself asleep. Drown on your own time and attach the sinker to someone else's line other than mine. And the sea can sway your brain like a million different white-capped waves.
the constant bliss. It's the beat of my heart. It goes off from the start. Don't wait, this constant date, which you think will be the day you are with me. Here, my love, with every strum, it goes on and plays a song. I'd like to be the American dream with the truth and the love and the freedom of my heart. I'd like to see you down one day with the promise of love that never ends with a song. So dear, can we speak, or at least pretend to meet with love in our eyes and a passion to die? This love is based on the essence of faith and the freedom to believe of a world with you and me. I'd like to be the American dream with the truth and the love and the freedom of my heart. I'd like to see you down one day with the promise of love that never ends with a Now your sister's got a ring, and your brother's got a ride. And not really much has changed when they look at your life. And it took you out, it broke you down, and you don't understand. Think when there's nowhere left to go, I'll leave by my own hand. All that's left your soul has scattered in fear, and she's so gone, moving on, and you're still here. You're still here. You're still here. Little light, cocaine white, someone looking back for you, but you turn it off, just forgot there ain't really nothing left to do. And caught a glimpse, held yourself back, thinking, no, she doesn't see me. She's so gone, moving on, walk around like it's easy. Walk around like it's easy, it's easy. 6 string, doing your thing behind the shop that sells them to ya. Hold your own, it ain't time to go, but this sounds a good way to lose ya.
walk this way and walk the line. You've got a lot of shit to do and no time. Keep your head on, fingers going, we both know.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the Seneca Polytechnic Animation Livestream 2025. Woo! We're broadcasting live from York Universities Ivan Fecan Theatre right here in Toronto, Canada. Yes! I'm going to be your host tonight. My name is Barnabas. I'm the coordinator of the 2D stream. My voice is a little blown out. I was teaching my son's class how to draw Pokemon yesterday, and I was like, ugh, Pokemon. That's what did it. But I'm pretty excited too. I'm very excited to kick things off. But first, we're going to bring up Sean Craig. He's the coordinator of the full 3 years of animation. So please, give it up for Sean Craig. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. So, distinguished guests, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Sounds pretty good, right? Don't mind me as I read this. I couldn't memorize this all. It's with sincere pleasure I extend my congratulations to this exceptional group of students. As the inaugural cohort to complete Seneca's innovative new animation program, you've all demonstrated remarkable professional and personal growth over the last 3 years, and I've witnessed that personally. Your dedication and hard work are truly commendable. So everyone, please join me in acknowledging their achievements with a big round of applause. So this has been a long road. I'd also like to express my sincere gratitude to the dedicated individuals who have guided and shaped this program. So our stream coordinators, of course, Barnabas Wornoff, Steve Kwadi, Eyal Asaf, and David Bluestein. Ooh. Thank you all for your leadership. Thank you to Jim Graves for your invaluable curriculum development, and to all of our dedicated faculty members. Your collective commitment and collaboration over the past 6 years have been truly inspiring. This program's success is a direct reflection of your hard work and unwavering dedication to our students. Thanks, all of you. A sincere thank you also extends to our indispensable support staff, our senior technologist, Brendan Paulius Prosper, and a special shout out to Tim Clark. You all know Tim, and you know that his dedication serves as the very foundation of the Animation Arts Center. Tim, you are appreciated more than you know. He is, right? Let's give it up for Tim. And finally, I'd like to express my gratitude to our administrators, Academic Program Manager Mark Schranz, our Chair John Goodwin, our Dean Kurt Mueller, our former VPA and now VP of Business Development Marianne Mirando, our new VPA Michelle Hutt, and President David Agnew. Together, we've established a distinctive animation program here at Seneca, setting a new benchmark for animation education in Ontario. And this achievement would not have been possible without your steadfast encouragement and support. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great show.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Sean Craig. We're going to throw a bit more thanks around. We're going to thank the, oh man. Vodka. All right. Kidding. I want to thank the other programs that helped make this happen. So especially the School of Media. So the chair, Tina, and the coordinator of radio broadcast, Alan, and mode technologist. Give it up for them, because without them, we wouldn't have been able to mix in 5.1. Surround sound. It's going to hug you.
As well, I want to thank all the folks that are helping put on this show. So we have Liz Ann Rowe somewhere in the house here. She's the coordinator of event media productions. We got all the EMP students, the little EMPs running around helping run the show. And we got Steve Morrison in the booth back there. So give it up for those guys. A little bit more thanks for thanking all the parents and caregivers in here. You guys suffered through 3 years of these guys in school, and you supported them. And it wasn't always easy, and it was probably really hard in the last couple of weeks. So if you're a parent or a caregiver, stand up and soak up some thanks. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Woo! Now back from popular demand, we have our president's panel. Our president panel over there, we have our dean, Kurt, we have our chair, John, and we have our coordinator, Sean. So these guys have watched the Leicas, and they know what's going on. But we're going to ask them, guys, what are you most excited about now seeing the final films? Kurt?
I'm looking for more blood.
More blood, Kurt. Didn't you see enough blood in the Leicas? No?
Well, a lot of that was black and white, and I couldn't tell if it was blood or if it was sweat. I just need more blood, Barney.
More blood. All right. Well, I think your bloodlust is going to be satiated. What do you guys think? I think you're in good hands. All right. Thank you, Kurt. Move along to John. John, what are you excited about seeing?
I'm looking for some really cheesy pasta puns.
Oh. Easy, cheesy, linguisi. I like it. I like it. I think we got all the pasta puns that Dad would like in the dad jokes. I think enough to fill your stomach.
You know the way to my heart, Barney, and my taste buds.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, thank you, John. Moving along, Sean, what on earth would you be most interested in seeing tonight?
Barney told me I had to say this, by the way. Hot alien babes.
Whoa! Whoa! Sean, I think you're not the only one. Thank you, Sean.
Don't thank me, Barney. Thank them.
Amazing. All right. Now, before we get rolling with the cartoons, we're going to bring in some friends. We couldn't have done this screening tonight without Pipeline Studios, so we're going to bring in a few of the gang here to share some enlightening with you. So we're going to bring in, let's get Dave, let's get Wes, and let's get Andrea up. Come on, folks. Give it up for Pipeline. Do you want a mic or do you want to use that?
All right, well, thank you for having us. First off, I just want to thank everyone for making us a part of such an exciting day for all of you. I mean, for me, spring is a pretty awesome time because I always look forward to seeing all the fresh young talent that's entering the industry, and it's always very inspiring to see what they bring in. So again, thank you for having us here for all this. So for Pipeline, I want to maybe show you a little bit of what we have to offer. And we'll start off with our sizzle reel.
Good morning, Sandy.
Like high school all over again. Woo! What? I washed my hands.
Thanks. So as you can see there, Pipeline has like a vast array of different styles and series that we work on, and we do it straight from script to final picture. So of course that means we need a vast array of talented artists that tackles all those different departments, right? So we're always looking for anyone in any different kind of stage of production. And a little bit about us. Pipeline is a leading global entertainment company that focuses on developing, producing, and distributing award-winning animated content for audiences worldwide. And during our time, we've worked on, again, a really large collection of different shows for different audiences and different styles. And during that time, we spent nearly the last 2 decades building strong partnerships with very successful and large broadcasters and distributors. And now we're going to get to us. So I'm Wes Bryant. I am the series director on Eleanor Wonders Why and the creative director at the studio.
I'm Dave Thomas. I'm a co-director on Alma's Way. I've been with Pipeline for about almost 10 years, actually.
I'm Andrea. I am the director on Work It Out Wombats. I've been at Pipeline for about 3 and some years. I'm a baby.
So I just want to briefly, I guess, talk to you all. I know that you're facing some exciting times. You've just finished school. You're going to be, entering the industry. So we thought it'd be great to get the perspective of 3 people from 3 very different generations to let you know what it was like for us when we were leaving school and entering the industry for the first time. Maybe you want to kick us off.
Are you saying I'm a different generation than you two?
I wasn't being specific as to who's from which generation, Dave.
Well, my story is a little different. I didn't go to school for animation. I had no plans of working animation. I'm a media arts grad, so film, video, photography. But then one day I tried doing stop motion, and I loved it. I was bitten by the bug. It was like what I loved about live combined with the control of animation and the creativity of it. And I haven't turned back. So my entire career, I stumbled into the business, and I directed a ton of series and projects at a Cup of Coffee Studios in Toronto for many years, and then I've worked 2 or 3 other studios and joined Pipeline about 10 years ago, branching my skills out from stop motion to 2D and hybrid, and I've done cutout. I've actually animated human beings. I animated a dead lobster once, which was kind of gross, but it's kind of cool. I think that for me to share with you is to always be open to trying new things. Be perpetually a child. I know I am. I drive my wife and family crazy, but that's just who I am. And it's such a great field to be in because you do get to, it's hard work, of course, but it's fun every day. That's kind of my thumbnail story.
Thank you. Do you want to go next?
Sure. I also didn't go to school for animation, so it's not, well, it is uncommon, but I actually went to school for fine art, which isn't very useful in animation, but as a summer job when I was in school, I did caricatures at Canada's Wonderland. And yes, most of the other people that worked there were in school for animation at Seneca. So I know several graduates of this program from my time there. And then I decided I wanted to learn animation, and instead of going to school, I just taught myself and decided to start animating and proving that I can do it. And I put myself out there, and I got offered a job down in LA at Nickelodeon. I was background painting at first. Did that for a few years, worked at Cartoon Network. Then when I was looking for work, someone saw my animation again and offered me a job storyboarding. So I jumped around a bunch, and then I decided to move back to Canada and started working at Pipeline a couple of years ago. Started as an art director and moved up to director. How about you, Wes?
Okay, for me, I went to an animation school. Out in New Brunswick, where I'm from. And I feel like my journey in general went from like a very narrow scope. When I was in school, I was like, I have one goal. Forget backgrounds, forget rigging, forget painting. I am going to be a traditional feature film animator, which right away tells you what generation I'm from. Because I graduated, and I think the next day they said, we're not going to make traditional animated feature films anymore. And soon after that, I moved out to Ontario, and I joined Pipeline, where I have been able to work with such amazing mentors and directors like Dave, being able to like raise me up in different, I guess, techniques and exercises I wouldn't have. Again, I had such a narrow scope of a traditional animator, and that's it. And I've had the opportunity to learn rigging, character design, animation. I went to animation supervisor. I actually supervised the animation on SpongeBob just a couple years ago. And writing, storyboarding, directing, like I just got to tackle everything, and it was just such a change from what I originally thought was the only goal I had. So I guess for me, after graduating, the biggest lesson I learned was just how many lessons I had left to learn. So, and that's not speaking to everyone. Everyone has like their own goals. I think it's great to continue growing, whether that's, if you know you want to animate, or you know you're going to be like the next great effects animator or storyboard artist, you're still going to have a lot of things to learn in that specific department. But also just remember that you're going from a place where you had a few teachers and a lot of students, co-students with you, and now everyone around you is another teacher, right? There's always someone that you can learn from, whether they're your supervisor, or even someone underneath you. They're going to have ways to think about things that you can kind of take from and learn from and continue to grow. It's kind of one of those fields where you just don't stop being a student, you just get paid for it, right? Like that's kind of how it works. So again, thank you so much for having us here. I'm so excited to see your films. And again, I can't wait to see where your guys' career all goes. So thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Give it up again. Full pipeline. Thank you, guys. That was amazing. All right. We're almost going to play the films, but we're going to pull up the last coordinator here, Steve Quaddy, the coordinator of 3D, to say a few words.
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Steve Kawadi. I'm just really proud that I got to watch my guys here. You know, this is our first time going through this. As a group, it's our first time going through this, making films, and these guys did a bang-up job. I'd like to thank our instructors that we've got, like Dave Bass, Michael Schwartz, Rowan, our IT department that helped us get everything through. And before we get to our films, I just really appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you. I'd like to call up Gurtaj, Malhi, and Danny Mai, directors of Glitchchaos. Thank you. Can't see anything up there.
Hello. All right, we got the film in 10 minutes ago, so we actually haven't even seen it yet. We've seen it, but we haven't seen it properly. But thank you everyone to come here. Once again, the two of us are so proud of the 12 3D students and just coming through with 2 films.
I also like to thank Dave. He really dialed down our crazy pitch originally, and it make it more executable. So thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, Glitchchaos.
Try again. Too slow. Okay. Try again. Ready? Fight!
So that was the film. Hope you guys liked it. You guys want to stand behind me over there? Over there. I'm going to go there. Concept, yeah, you go first.
So for the concept of the film, I draw a lot of inspiration from, of course, Spider-Verse and Arcane. Like, we really try to incorporate all the crazy 2D effects and also real action and comedy. And you can see here, of course, Arcane with the 2D effects on it, and a lot of inspiration from video games too, like Street Fighter, Legend of Zelda, Mega Man, and Halo. And I really combine everything that I like music and game, into this piece.
Yeah, and next up is the main character, Soupy. So real quick, we modeled it in ZBrush, Retopo and Maya, all the usual. But to save insane amounts of time and effort on rigging, we use advanced skeleton auto rig stuff. So I was able to rig Soupy in like a day, which is scary to say, but it took me a day to rig this out so the team could use it. And once again, the same thing with the mech. The mech took longer, but using advanced skeleton, we were able to customize the rig, customize the joints, so that we could have like the double joints for the mech's feet. But then again, really, really grateful for tools like that really help us as artists to make stuff better and make stuff way, way faster as well. And also, the mech was so fun to design, but so painful to model, especially given the time constraint that we had. But still, we came through with it. And the texturing for the mech was done by Alyssa and Danny, and same thing with Soupy. The texturing for it was done by Alyssa. So yeah, that's the mech, and that's Soupy. Next, we're gonna talk about prop modeling.
Hi, my name is Natalie. I'm the lead for prop modeling team. So my team was responsible for designing and creating over 70 unique props to fill our main character's room to reflect an early 2000s teenager aesthetic. From retro gaming console to gadgets such as the hand cannon, each item was carefully modeled from scratch to add personality and authenticity to the space. Modeling is the main foundation to any animated film, so we wanted to make sure that we nailed every detail to perfection.
Hi, I was the look development lead, and this was such a challenge from start to finish. So, as some of you remember from the layout, we had procedural hand-painted materials we made in Substance Designer, and we got to go in Substance Painter to hand-paint every single asset in this room to give it that like stylized, crazy look. We had so many fun ideas for this film, and I was really happy with how the team executed it. For lighting, I was also lighting lead, and this was an entirely different challenge in its own right. When Danny came to me and said, I want the film to start at midnight, end at sunrise, and have some of the 2D effects driving the lighting for the scene, instead of saying no, like I should have, I said, hell yeah. And since texturing kind of bled deep into production, we had about a few weeks and 3 lighting artists to light the entire film from start to finish. And in the end, I was really happy with the results, and it went really well with the story arc and the tone of the entire film.
A little thing about lighting, we actually didn't finish lighting until yesterday. But yeah, next we're talking about animation. I was the animation lead along with the director. With animation, we wanted to go with something that's stylized, cartoony. So we played around with Soupy. Soupy's on ones, kind of with that Minions, Pixar vibe. But the mech is actually animated on 2s, so it was really nice to play with the blend of different animation styles and then baking it all together. And once again, shout out to Dave. God, shout out to Dave for the animation. Learned so much and helped so much with the film. And then once again, for animation, shouts out to all the helpers. We had second-year helpers. We had alumni. Definitely would not have gotten done the animation without everyone. But yeah, next up, we're gonna talk about VFX.
Hi, I'm Hariam. First of all, I want to thank Danny and Taj for letting me draw all over the 3D stuff. I did some of the shots, like the explosion and the sword shot. I wanted to make the 2D effects as realistic as possible, so I tried my best for that. And I also did some of the comp and harmony. So yeah, thanks to Gurtaj and Danny for helping me with that. Oh, thanks to all the 2D effects helpers and 2D effects artists that worked on this.
And so for Com, I feel like it really is the driving force of this whole film. So I really want to like recreate the Hoppy Brown Spider-Verse VFX with all the paper texture in the back. So it's basically just a lot of like layering. You can think of Nook as like a Photoshop on crack. So you can like layer everything on top. So if you look at the graph, it's like a lot of layer. Yeah.
Yeah, so after we comp it all in Nuke, we gotta render this out. So shouts out to Steve for teaching us how to use the render farm that apparently we have. So if your computer at school was not working properly, apologies, because we had to make our films. This is what we saw for the past 48, honestly, past week. This screen is all we saw, thousands of computers running, and we rendered a film. But yeah, thank you to the team for actually making it true, and thank you all for watching.
Thank you. It just keeps getting better. All right, we're gonna pull up Lizzie Bartlett, the director of Noodle Mafia. Lizzie, tell us how you came up with this film. Introduce it.
Hello there. I am the aforementioned Lizzie Bartlett. I am a layout artist and previs artist, but more importantly right now, I'm the director of Noodle Mafia. This film was born from a literal dream and pasta puns. I love puns so much. It gets on the nerves of everyone around me. And this film could not have turned out as beautiful as it did without my wonderful team. Thank you so much to my team. Please enjoy Godfather, but Noodles, the Noodle Mafia.
Let go of me, man. That's my arm. Rigatoni, let go. Set him down. Boss, what's going on? You know, Mac, that mistake you made cost me a pretty penny. My pretty penny. Huh? Ah, penny. Oh, penny.
Oh, Mac.
Hey! Listen while the boss is talking to you.
Christ, you're disgusting. Getting your sauce everywhere. Boss, please. It's not what you think. There's an imposter in the gang. It's too late. You've gone soft. You're not even al dente.
Boss, should we shatter him?
Nah, that's too simple. Boil him. Cheese, you can't do this. Boss, please. I didn't do nothing to Penny. I'll get you for this, Cheese. Look at Tony. Alfredo. You know me since we were just boys in boxes. Please don't do this. My life full of possibilities.
Sorry, Mac. You heard the bitch. You know we have to do this.
Wait,
Get
Tony!
up. Go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Get in there.
Ah! Ah!
Mamma mia. Ugh.
It's the end of a marinara. That's a shame. I like the boy, you know.
I saw him when he was just in a little box. His dad brought him over. We were so happy.
Hey, man, gluten-free gang's closing in, you see? We gotta cover that territory.
Oh, Maron, shoot! What are you doing? Stop!
No! No, 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 no! Boys! What did I do to you? I'll make this right. I take it the deed is done? Not entirely, boss. What?
Boss? Mac, where the hell is the big cheese?
A big cheese. No, no, no. It's just mac and cheese.
Mac, wherefore art thou, Mac? Deny my father and refuse the...
All right, come up, guys. And we're gonna throw it to our president's panel. President's panel, how'd you like that? Sorry.
Did you do voices for that film, Barney?
I'm gonna redub it after. I'm gonna go to the sound booth after this.
Wow. I mean, both of those films we just saw were incredible. I guess starting with Glitchchaos, I think the overall look was just so cohesive, but the thing that stood out to me was the way that you guys dealt with the phase effects and the 2D, 3D combination. I thought that was like really well done, and overall I thought the film just looked great. For Noodle Mafia, I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, Lizzie, when you first pitched that, I remember back in September, I thought it was funny then. I think it's even funnier now. So just really great job in staying true to that kind of like, you know, Godfather-inspired lighting and shot selection. I thought overall they were both just tremendous, so well done.
My feedback's similar to Sean's. I thought the first film did a great job of conveying a pretty complicated story without any dialogue. It really flowed. It was really easy to understand. I thought the look and, like Sean said, the combination of 2D and 3D worked really well. I love the pasta puns, and I love the way you incorporated a lot of the tropes from mafia movies into that. And it was just, and the voices were perfect. So I don't know who did the voices, but they were perfect. Really well done.
Yeah, I would echo both of those. The Glitch, I've never seen students do 4 movies at once before. There were so many different styles that you mixed and matched. Even the frame rates were different on your characters. It came together as its own kind of unique style from all of those pieces. It must have driven you crazy. Well done, really, really well done. And the pasta. I love the pasta. The jokes were great, and the cutscenes to the live action kills me every time. The little on sticks. It's cinema magic. I loved it. Well done, both.
And so I'd like to, of course, say special thank you to all our teachers, Dave Bass, Michael Schwartz, Steve Kawadi, especially a special thank you to our extra helpers, Coven, and Cody. We literally could not have done this without you. Thank you so much. Here's our character lineup. We have Rigatoni, Alfredo, Big Cheese, Mac, Boiled Mac, and the Goon. Rigatoni is actually inspired by the Goon comic books, and Alfredo is inspired by Falcone from the Batman 2022. The Big Cheese is inspired by mobsters everywhere. Wow, representation finally, thank you. And now for art direction.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I was the art director and assistant director for Noodle Mafia. So something cool that we tried to do with art direction between the Leica and now is have colors represent certain elements of the film through look dev and comp and lighting. So you might have seen that red is assigned to Mac basically. It's in his clothing, the pot he's in at the end, and the lighting around him. And green represents Mac being in danger. So you'll see it with the stove, the pot, and the lighting of the other characters.
Oh, yeah. Hello, I'm Atro. I'm modeling lead of the Noodle Mafia, and all characters have a unique cartoony style and silhouette, but I try to keep in mind that they all made by pasta and cheese. They used to have no outfit at all. Now they're all outfits. So and for Alfredo, they used to have ability to cool code before, but now we have to get rid of it because of the rig issues. But this is, sorry.
Hi, I'm Kashbri, and I'm an environment modeling lead for Noodle Mafia. This film includes 2 sets, the first being the Big Cheese's office. And this was really heavily inspired by the Godfather's office, and we wanted to replicate it, but to pasta scale. And all the furniture is made up of cheese and like various kitchen appliances. We exaggerated the silhouettes of the objects and kind of created a cartoony stylistic film for the film. This process began with basic blocking of each asset based off the drawings made by our design team, and later on adding smaller details to enhance the models. The second set in this film is the kitchen, which is inspired by an Italian grandmother's kitchen. And this is to human scale, unlike the office. And although it's a standard kitchen, we still kept the shapes of the assets exaggerated and round to stay on style. So instead of perfectly symmetrical models, we modeled the assets to have slightly uneven edges and more round corners to create that stylistic look. And for this set dress, we focused on a small corner of the kitchen, as that was where all the action was going to take place.
Please, it's not what you think. There's an imposter in the gang.
Hi, I'm Divi, the lead rigger for Noodle Mafia. My team built control systems for each character to make the rigs as animation-friendly as possible. Rigs are basically the skeleton and muscles that let the animators bring characters to life. My team, we used the advanced skeleton for the body rigs and made a custom-built facial rigs for more expressive control.
Hello, I'm Cho again. I was an animation lead with Divi, and for animation, every character have a different style and personality and the role was very important in this animation because it's Mafia vibe. We did animation on twos to make it look like very clay animations. For the main character, Mac and boiled Mac, we tried to have a different style of the animation because after he got boiled, his characteristics whole difference now. Okay, thank you.
Hello, everyone. I was also look development lead for Noodle Mafia, and this was a roller coaster from start to finish because this movie went through so many different style changes, and in the end, we were able to land on a semi-realistic Pixar-looking vibe. So for the characters, me, Lizzie, and Amanda decided that when I was texturing the boiled mac and Big Cheese, we wanted them to look as horrific and disgusting to look at as possible, and I feel like we were able to achieve that. The team had such a fun time texturing all the assets in this film, and we really just went all out in making it real homely and also Italian kitchen grandmother.
So for the lighting in this film, we started off with creating 4 master shot light rigs for the different times of day and locations in the film. So the first master shot is set in the evening in the Big Cheese's office, and we wanted to use more warm, earthy tones and bring bright volumetric lighting to emulate the Godfather style lighting. The second master shot is set at night in the kitchen, and we brought those same volumetric lights in, but in the form of overhead stove lights instead. The third master light shot is set at night in the office, and it features an animated light to simulate the door opening when Matt comes to kill the Big Cheese.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm like the production manager and also was the VFX lead. I don't think this production would have gone as smoothly if we didn't have the help of Michael Schwartz, our production manager, professor. So for VFX, I didn't really do much, but we got the help of Coven and a VFX student named Sarah, and they really carried our film, because without the VFX, I don't think this film would have told its film story properly.
All right, that was the first 3D films we've ever made at Seneca. So that was pretty cool. Next up, please welcome Rana Belal, the director of Varnish and PK.
Hello, I'm Rana. I'm the director and I'm an animator and storyboard artist. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you to the helpers and to our professors and mentors who brought this film together. Couldn't have done it without you guys. So are you guys ready for explosions? Guns? Then I give you Varnish and PK, Killers at Large.
Varnish, PK, yeah.
Your mission is to assassinate Agent Chiseltip, the single greatest international super spy the world has ever seen. Anyways, due to unforeseen circumstances, you are the only ones who can take on this hit. As such, it will be far more lucrative than you're used to, but also much riskier. So stay focused, remember your training, and... Is that the recoiler? What? No, don't hide it behind your back. I can still see.
Wow. Ba 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 ba. Yeah.
Two more assassins. Who else is the guild sending to their doom?
Shoot.
Varnish and PK?
PK?
Can't handle a little recoil. Is this the guild's idea of a joke? been a pleasure. What are you doing? What does that mean? Enough! Take the shot, assassins. There it is. The distance between the weak and the strong. It took you longer than your late contemporaries to see it. But don't worry. You'll be dead. All the same.
We're just checking if we can go back and replay the part that went dark there. But come up anyway, and we'll go there. Let's throw it to our panels. Guys, what did you think from the Leica to now?
I thought that was an incredible improvement, going from just Leica and storyboard panels to seeing the full film. I think the thing that stood out for me was I really liked kind of the video game aesthetic that you had with like kind of the one-ups and like when there was that scene where they were shooting and the bullet said pew. Like pew, pew, pew. I really like that. And also just kind of the aesthetic of that like late 80s, early 90s giant shoulder padded villain.
Yeah, I love the video game aesthetic, and the look of the villain was really great, and the sound effects were fantastic. And again, I saw the Leica earlier, so the improvement was really stark. Congratulations.
Yeah, I thought it looked fabulous. The art style evolved so much, and it's so clean, and the animation is super snappy. It goes from from being crazy to slow-mo to crazy to slow-mo. It's a really great piece of storytelling through motion all the way through it. And the voices are super cute too, all the way through.
All right, let's jump into the presentation then. Come on, folks. Do we want to roll that or no? Just check with the booth. Steve, is that possible or no? It looks like it's possible.
There it is. The distance between the weak and the strong. It took you longer than your late contemporaries to see it. But don't worry. You'll be dead all the same.
All right, let's go on with the presentation.
Is this on? Oh, okay, awesome. Hi, so we started with just like the idea, and now we're here. And also, this is additionally a debut of our choir. Yeah, those are our voices, by the way. Yeah, real quickly, I want to thank the helpers and the gang, and it all. Thank you. It all began because I watched Bullet Train over the summer like 10 different times in 1 week, and then I was like, I'm just gonna do an action comedy. I feel like that would go well, and it did. And once we got our team together, I sequestered our story team into like a classroom, and we went insane. We took like nails and hammers and bombs to my like original plot, and like just threw every joke we could think of at the board until it was script friendly. From there, we divide the script, we do the storyboarding, and weekly, once we got like version 1 of like 1,000,000 of the Leica, we would like look at it and go, and what if we revised it 1,000,000 times? Even from the final Leica from last year, we had to do that again. Okay, here's Lena.
Hello, I'm Elena. I was the production manager for this team. As you can see, I was supposed to be in charge of keeping the production on track and also alive. I did many trackers, and I had fun managing such an amazing team that sometimes made me suffer. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm the character design lead, and I'm going to quickly explain our design process. So first, we did a bunch of explorations for each character, and then we took all of those and narrowed things down until we got to the final designs. From there, we made the turnarounds, drawing subs, hand subs, master controller, head rotations, etc.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I was a prop design lead for Varnish and PK. I designed the recoiler and worked with designers Mel and Ophelia to create the 4 guns in the film. We took inspiration from Nerf guns and Splatoon for Varnish and PK's guns because they're just silly, goofy little guys. And for Chisel Tip, we went with something more polished and modern, and I say we did a pretty good job overall.
Hi, I'm Benji.
I'm Ellie.
And we're the Making Leads. Yeah! Woo. So after we got the amazing designs from our design team, we manipulated to imitate movement.
Yeah, we made wonderful puppets puppets of the characters and the props as well. And we, yeah.
Hello, I'm Paul Beck. And
I'm Chris again.
And we're the BG leads, and it was our job to create the fun and wonderful world of our Varnish and PK.
We had a total of 7 locations in our entire film, and that is a lot to track and maintain, and maintain consistency from layout design to color. And we definitely ran into a lot of problems, but we figured it out.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn. I'm the art director for Varnish and PK. And I was in charge of the overall art style, but mainly also responsible for realizing the color script of Varnish and PK. I think what was really challenging about creating the colors was keeping it high energy and high saturation with all the locations and all the silly little bits, but I think we did a great job.
Hey, we don't have any 3D guys in our team, but shout out to Taj, Link, and Khan and Jess for making our 3D animation and 3D models.
Hi, I'm Jade.
I'm Lee.
And we're the animation leads.
So we went with a super simple, snappy style for the bulk of our shots so that we could manage our time properly.
So we could focus our effort into our money shots, such as the kitchen scene, which was one among our 102 shot total. Woo!
Hi, it's us again. So the VisDev team also had to draw a lot of illustrations for our film, like the chisel tip drawings at the start, the dream sequence in the bathroom, and the assassin tier list. And fun fact, all the assassins in the tier list are us, as you saw in the credits. So everyone got to design how they looked, and the rest of the team made the portraits.
Hi everybody, I'm Marusha.
And I'm Hariam, and we're your effects leads.
We were in charge of designing and supervising and animating the effects, and we want to thank our helpers because it would not have been possible without them.
She did some shots on the left, and then some of these shots are on the right are by me.
We really hoped you liked our effects, and we would love to introduce our comp lead.
Hi, it's me. I'm the comp lead. I'm Mel. Comp is basically making the characters look like they belong in the scene. So like the lighting, any color correcting to match Jess's beautiful color script. And also every single character reflection, because for some reason we decided every surface was going to be reflective. And we didn't think about what would happen after when we had to actually do those.
Editing. So Mel, John, and I were part of the editing team. John was extremely helpful throughout the whole process, and they were ahead of time for the whole project. The music was made by our wonderful composer, Lynn, who made like 8 tracks for us. They are really good, and we'll be able to hear them possibly on Spotify. Thank you so much for our post-production team. Cue Thirst Trap.
Hey, thank you for watching and thank you for coming. I have nothing more to say, but assassins, gear up.
All right, I'm gonna call up Justin Cheng, the director of Kakuda. Just bust your way through. Luckily, I don't have to do much talking after this. It's just a whisper.
Good evening. I am Justin Cheng, and for the past few years, I've been bringing up Sigmund Freud in casual conversation whenever I can get away with it, and this is part of my ongoing effort. The film has blood, it has action, and it has family drama. I want to do a special shout out to my production manager, Joe. Without Joe, I cannot do this. Thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoy.
Thou shalt soon join them.
Our brothers were nothing but compassionate to thee! Fergus shared his food to satiate thy ceaseless gluttony.
Spineless.
Cecil matched thy tune despite thy flawed ears.
Foolish.
Wilhelm!
Enough. You worthless lot shouldst never have left thy shells. None deserveth mother's love but I.
A traitor! Thou deservest not be my brother. Farewell, Hector.
So, what'd you guys think? Thanks.
I loved it. I loved it. It was so dark and so bloody, and so I was almost hoping for a happy ending. I was cheering for Nick, but I guess that we had to stay with the tragic outcome. The fight scene was incredible. The music was incredible. I loved the gothic design of all of the backgrounds. It was really enjoyable.
Justin, you're dark, man. I really like that. That was super engaging. The mood you created, the visual storytelling with the panels, and shout out to whoever your voice actors were, because that was awesome. Overall, super engaging. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight. That was really gripping and angry, and I love the storybook panels, the way you kind of told the story and swapped the camera angles back and forth. You got to play with the camera a little bit in the way you told the story. We might have to talk to marketing about the whole Seneca thing at the end. Really, really, really well done. I loved it. Very different.
Hi, I'm Joe. I was the production manager. I'll be quick. I made a bunch of spreadsheets, and here we are.
Hi, I'm Milo Barnett. I was our character design lead. We built our characters mostly off of the Mike Mignola style, the creator of Hellboy, and Justin's original ideas. Our team did rotations and character sheets, like reference sheets, hand sheets, expression sheets for our characters. We worked with rigging in mind because we knew it was going to be rigged. We worked closely with props to make sure everything was very cohesive. I'm really proud of everyone. It was a really, really busy year, and we still managed to pull it off. So I think everyone did a really great job. And now, BG lead Hannah.
Hi, I'm BG Lead. I will be taking these extra seconds for myself. So, in order to match the film style, we made sure to use solid black shadows to create that drama, you know, for the layouts. Each time of day has its own color palette, as you can see in the bottom right, as well as its own sun position, which is really fun for railing shadows. Yippee! As we put the animation and the backgrounds together, we had to make sure that the colors actually worked, so there was a lot of tweaking of color palettes and clouds, which are not here because I don't want to see them anymore. Somehow everything worked out. And also huge thank you to our marketing lead, Danny, who drew all those illustration panels that you saw. That was crazy. Danny covered all of them by herself. So huge thank you to Danny. And also to all the helpers that helped with the 72 backgrounds.
Hello, it's me, Justin, again. I built Hector Rig and half of Dunnock Rig with my rigging lead, Gracie. Building these boys were very challenging, and I have to apologize to any animator that have to animate the beaks and the pauldron, but I think it turns out well thanks to our prof, Jason, Anda, and May. Shout out to Gracie for also organizing the team to build all of the rig props. Gracie. I'm happy to say that these props all look very nice and they're very animatable. Great job, Gracie.
Thank you, Justin.
Hello, I'm Ginny. I'm one of the animation leads and the art director. So, as Milo said, our film is very inspired by Mike Mignola's Screw-On Head. With that in mind, we had our first big test sequence week, where we put together a sequence from our film within 4 days. As you can see, it was not our strongest, but we persevered, we strengthened our teamwork, and embraced the critique, communicated constantly, and followed through. What you saw today was a result of our growth, a film we love, built not just by a skilled team, by a skilled team of friends.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm also animation lead and prop lead. To match the storybook style, we did mostly on 3s for non-action, 2s were on action, and we were prioritizing dynamic posing and voluminous style.
Hello, I'm Matthias Marcos. I was the storyboard, effects, and sound lead. Big shout out to the team for effects. They all did an amazing job capturing Mike Mignola's style into this amazing film and getting those birds through the ringer, getting them all nasty. Thank you to Ryan for the Seneca reveal. Made it nice and gory, thank you. And with sound, big shout out to our music composer, Hannah Mock, and our sound editor, Stephen Rigsby. And as well to our amazing voice actors who all you have to do was just ask, you know, like it's nervous to get high profile people. It doesn't hurt to try. And thank you to them for being so accommodating and helping us out with this amazing film.
Hi, I'm Gracie. I'm compositing lead. As you guys know, we have 5 times a day, which is not a lot at all, totally manageable. And I was in charge of adding lighting and making sure that the characters fit into the film, and I didn't have to do much. The style was already beautiful. Huge shout out to Professor Jason Lin and Ryan Adams for helping me out and answering my totally normal amount of questions that I have.
Thank you guys, thank you so much. Go on, get out of here. And now we're gonna bring up our final director of the evening of Konquering with the Klobmartians, Alex Newbigging.
We have this belief that aliens are more intelligent than us out there somewhere, but what if they were actually just as dumb and maybe even dumber and trashier than us? And this film is about a girl out in outer space, and she is celebrating her birthday. My name's Alex. This is Konquering with the Klobmartians. Enjoy.
It's clubbing time.
Yes, it's my birthday! Everyone is having so much fun! Except for someone.
I'm not having fun.
Darling, it's time for your surprise birthday gift! It's a planet! With beaches, hot alien babes, and Botox!
Oh my gosh, I love it!
My planet's bigger.
Shut up, Tiffany!
I am Klobmartians, and that is my planet!
Hi, Frump.
Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh. Klobthor is so hot. I want to put my in his and then reach around his
My new hubby!
Klobthor, you're mine.
No, Klobthor!
Date me. We can rule the planet together.
He's mine! Hands off him, you
Whore! He's mine!
Happy fucking birthday, bitch!
I don't really know what's going on. I just came here to get my planet back.
Die, bitch! He's mine!
You would kill your sister just to date me? Wow, what a woman!
Darling, it's your birthday! Don't be upset. Why don't you take a look at your planet?
It's poor and ugly. This is the worst birthday ever!
Yeah, I conquered the planet, and I stole all of its riches, and I made it ugly.
Sorry, Klobfloor, but I have to make a decision. And that's when I made a decision. I have to kill you.
Wait, what?
I had to kill him. No one ruins my sister's birthday except for me. Sis, I'm sorry. It's your birthday and I was being a jerk. Take it.
Aww. He was your boyfriend. You keep it.
Oopsie!
Wow.
My head, my knife.
That's my knife.
It's my birthday!
That's my fucking knife.
What's
I
it?
stabbed you with that knife. No,
My
give me that
birthday.
shit back.
First you steal
No,
my
fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Klobmartians. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's go. Baddest bitches in the galaxy. Not one hoe be as bad as we. Bad as hell. Y'all so gross, ugly alien hoes. Don't come close. Klobmartians, so hard we slay. If you don't want us, just know he's gay. Just to get our attention, money they pay, and every damn thing gotta go our way. My girl's so strong, don't need no guard. So lit, we leave you bitches charred. Silicone titties nice and hard. The alien babes wanna swipe their card. Your man, mine. Your spaceship, mine. Your planet, also mine. Klobmartians, so hard we slay. If you don't want us, just to know he's gay. Just to get our attention, money they pay, and every damn thing gotta go our way. My girl's so strong, don't need no guard. So leave we leave you.
TV dinner.
Come on up, clubs. Are you happy now, Sean?
Hey, yeah, very happy, Barney. I mean, wonderful, wonderful films tonight. Wow, Alex, that's come a long way. I just wanted to say, I think you guys did an incredible job with the animation. I can tell you spent a lot of time, and you had a lot of secondary action going on in that film. I thought you made some really interesting choices. Like, I loved the really slow one eyelid blink at a time. And yeah, I just thought really it was entertaining, it was captivating, it was funny, and it was just really well animated. So yeah, great job.
I thought it was great as well. We were just cracking up, the three of us, while we were watching that. And the parts were, I forget her name, was it Chloe? What was her? Oh yeah, so when she turned the camera and said things like, that's when I made it, we were just cracking up. It was really funny. And yeah, just a fantastic film. Before I pass it along to John, I want to take a moment to thank Barney, who really led getting this event together. It may not have happened if it wasn't for Barney. So let's give Barney a big hand. But really, really enjoyable and funny and yeah, really good.
I think you nailed the mockumentary Kardashian style for sure. It was entertaining in the most inappropriate way possible. We couldn't stop laughing in the most inappropriate way possible. Well done, really great storytelling, and you managed to, above and beyond all the sight gags and jokes, you still stayed true to the material, which was great. Really, really well done.
Okay, so that was Konquering with the Klobmartians. I had this idea last year because I was like, what if the reality TV was like, what if it was happening at cartoon and everything could be way more exaggerated and ridiculous? And another reason I wanted to make this idea happen is because I thought it was a really fun idea, and I wanted to make something that I think would be funny and is something that I would want to watch. I have so many people to thank, and yeah, these are my references. So lots of Newgrounds and like early 2000s cartoons online, and anyways, I have so many people to thank. Like, my team is so amazing. I wouldn't have been able to do this without them. Their commitment to this project is inspiring to me, and like, wow. I also want to thank like our voice actors. Oh, my production manager.
Sorry. My name is Denny Teresa. I was production manager for Konquering with the Klobmartians, obviously. I knew this was my film from its like conception. Alex's presentation was so appealing, I couldn't think of working on anything else. Sorry, I got to art director.
Hi everyone, my name is Samar. I am the art director, lead character designer, and lead compositor for the film. Oh. Okay, this film was an intense ride in every meaning of the word. And like, for example, the characters Alex told me, I want hot, sexy alien babes. So we gave her a hot, sexy alien babes. And not only that, with like the art direction and everything, we want to make the colors pop just as much as they do. And like, lastly, compositing is another one of those things that's like, starts from the very beginning, because when Alex also told me that I want Klobthor to be 3D, I was like, oh, how does that look? So from the very beginning, I was finding solutions to problems that didn't even exist. So yeah, that was my entire role in this film. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zoe. I was the storyboard lead, editor, and sound lead. I'm going to talk about just storyboards. So the first time I heard this pitch, it was so funny, and the whole process of this was sort of, working on these original rough boards that you can see and keeping true to the pitch, and then having that evolve, and I'm out of time.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily Kamenov, and I was in charge of background development on Klob. So I oversaw the process of designing this background, and how would these characters who live in space, what would their space look like, right? So we used early 2000s cartoons, and our final mansion and our amazing color design was done by Alex, and our mansion was done by V. Without these guys, backgrounds could just not have happened. These two did absolutely amazing work. Thank you guys for bringing this to life.
Hi, I'm Risa. I was the animation lead on this. Shout out to Jiggle Physics, and shout out to the Jiggle physicists, the team, and the helpers, both 2D and 3D. Couldn't have done without you, damn. I think I cried a lot on this, but not too much. I'm also speaking for Signy. Signy is our amazing rigging lead. The most challenging part about these rigs is if you notice the colored line art that cuts inside the silhouette. That was quite a challenge, and Signy pulled it off. The node view is a little scary, but it works, and that is what matters. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Andrew Wilk, and along with being an animator and also a bit of an effects animator too, I also was in charge of designing for the 3D assets that were seen in the film, like the skull, the rocket ship, and Klobthor himself. It was really interesting trying to design for something that was going to be like a lower poly sort of PS1 era 3D graphic model. So again, thank you so much to our 3D helpers that helped out with making all these cool little video gamey style assets. I am so sorry for the second set of arms on Klobthor, and but we made it work, and Klobthor looks as hot and sexy as ever. We actually absolutely nailed it with these. And Denny, if you want to come and say a couple things as well with the 3D as well. Nope. That's okay.
And now, moment of silence.
Alas, some characters did not last this production process, and we want to pay our respects with a moment of silence for Klobart's loving son.
This is like a combination of all our meltdowns and us having fun.
We are really crazy, and I enjoy having such a feral team.
Before I was cut off, I just want to shout out our voice actors for bringing the characters to life, Joshua and Sarah. And I'd like to thank Poppy, our sound editor, and the Taj, and Michael and Jesse for doing the 3D side of everything. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. And thank you to all of our grads for doing an amazing job. Give it up again for all of our grads. I'm gonna whisper the last part. We couldn't have done this screening without our sponsors. They're not a secret, though. So, big shout out to Pipeline Studios. Darcy and Lewis, thank you guys for helping make this happen. And thank you to Seneca Alumni. Without those two, this would not happen. Thank you. That's it, folks. Follow us on Seneca2d.com. And we'll see you next time on the live stream. Bye.